Welcome to Chronosode Games. This is Mike.
And this is Tasha.
And this is Metroid Prime. We're back to playing it again
We're
after
back!
quite a few weeks. It's been a bit.
It's been a month.
Was it? Mm-hmm. All right. So to anybody that to everybody that saw the episode last time, I had a bit of a snafu, and so the health might look a little different, and that's because I died on the way back to trying to save because we ended after a long session to that side. Oh God, what is happening?
And we thought it was going to be easier to just... We thought it was going to be easier to just go back and save because...
Then we died on the way back to saving.
Yes. And we were like... It was so late at night.
Don't like it.
We had recorded so many episodes, and we were like, we can't do another episode. And we were looking at the guide, and we still had a long ways to go before we even got to a save station.
Right.
And so we were like, well, we'll just run back and save. And there was no running back. It was...
Nope, it was run back through those rooms and die.
Yep.
And that's what happened, and so now the health is a little different. But we had to trudge it back after weeks of all the stuffs.
Yep.
So, okay.
And if we sound a little different, I still have a touch of laryngitis.
Same here.
We
both got sick.
Yep, we both got sick.
Yep. We had to take a break, and then we got sick, and now we're still sick.
Yeah, my voice, I literally had no voice at all. Like, my voice was completely gone. It was
cool.
Pretty surreal.
Great. That's awesome. I get to do this all over again anyway.
Cool. So that just happened.
Yep. So now you guys get to go on the journey with us.
Yeah, because he did
Screw it, pal.
He did go in and get us all the way back while I was at work today, and that was where we started the episode, and then he just got splattered. So so I had to go on an emergency trip out of town, out of state, for like 2 weeks. We thought we had enough episodes recorded to get us through it. And then I get laryngitis while I'm there. And then I came home and I brought it home with me.
Yep.
Yeah, no fun. Absolutely not. I felt fine when I got back. I just had no voice. Oh, and my ears. Don't fly with head congestion if you can at all help it. Like, if it's an elective thing, don't do it. I thought I was going to give myself a sinus infection. I thankfully did not, but it was not a pleasant experience. So,
yep.
Hopefully, it's one of those ghost guys.
It's get away from me, you jackass.
This part's hard. Like, who ramped up the difficulty? Did you change the difficulty settings or something?
This is normal mode. There is a hard mode to this game. You have to beat it on normal first.
Oh. At least they have a checkpoint for that.
Yeah. Jerks.
Oh, I forgot about the squeaking.
Yeah.
We had
soup.
We had French onion soup with mozzarella in it earlier. And the mozzarella cheese was quite reminiscent of that squeaking sound in my head. For those of you who are unaware, mozzarella is quite squeaky. Delicious, but squeaky.
Delicious squeaky cheese.
Delicious squeaky cheese. I like that. That's what mozzarella is going to be known as from now on. Delicious squeaky cheese. So when we go shopping, if I tell you I want the delicious squeaky cheese, you know what I mean.
I mean, it's on record now.
Yep.
Now it's here.
Yep.
Which means I have to reference this episode every time I.
Hey, you're gonna get really good at this level. The rest of the game is gonna be a piece of cake.
I'm about sick and tired of scanning crap. I'll tell you that right now. That's what slows me down.
Wait, is that a wall you can? Oh, okay.
No. I can't blast that wall. There's going to be somebody coming here
Yeah,
in a
I know.
bit, and I can't remember which.
You'll get another opportunity to...
Which one is it? Okay, they're shadow guys.
The purple.
Yeah, the wave beam guys, you just kill them with waves.
Didn't you in one of these areas where it was supposed to give you those guys, it sent you like 3 different types or something? I don't know if you're always supposed to get these guys and the game glitched out or what, but...
No, actually, what it was... You're dead.
No, he's not.
Now he's dead.
Hopefully.
2 charges kill him. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I feel like I shouldn't talk while you're doing this. Oh, he's retreating. He's like, nope.
Die!
Nice.
Ugh, I hate him.
Yeah.
The doors have been unlocked. Oh, yeah, thanks.
You guys, he's been through this room like
I hate it.
half a dozen times, right? 6 times?
No, well, this is going to be time number 2 or 3.
I mean,
I mean, canonically.
Going forward and backward.
No. Well, this would be 4.
Oh, okay.
I would say this would be 4.
Okay.
Not quite half a dozen times.
Okay.
Okay.
Close, though.
You're getting there, yeah. Oh.
By the time we're done, it'll be, you know. So, yeah, this is eventful. Nice. Oh, I hear, what is that? That ticking. You hear it?
I don't, oh. Nope, it's not
no,
that.
Wasn't that.
That's scan visor. I have to blast gates, and then a dude comes out.
You have it memorized.
I may or may not have done this a few times.
Just a few times.
Die, jerk. Give me whatever the hell you have. Give me an item. I will take missiles. Thank you. Missiles.
Missiles. So while I was gone, I get the day that I get there, or no, the next day.
Oh.
I get a phone call, and Mike is in. So he had to
lock
stay
onto
home.
an enemy. You. Oh my God! Lock onto it.
He had to stay home and take care of all of our pets. And literally, legit day 2. Like, I got in on a Friday night. Saturday morning-ish, midday-ish, he calls me in a panic. And he's like, honey. And I was like, yeah, what's up? What's going on? And I was like, and he's like, your bird is loose.
Oh yeah. No, this has happened in between. We haven't actually talked about having birds.
Oh, that's right. We got some birds.
You skipped way past. We haven't played this in a while.
That's true. That's true.
Oh wait.
So okay. So to back up, about 2 or 3 months ago, I guess it was about 2.5 months ago. I decided I wanted a bird, like a parrot, a small parrot, not a big parrot. And so we went and we were getting all of the stuff for it and getting prepared for it. And at the time, I was like, I want a cockatiel. And well, okay. So first, I wanted a budgie, which is, if you guys are not aware, a budgie is the little parakeets that you see in all of the big chain pet stores. The ones that are like multicolored and, you know, kind of, they're sold as beginner birds. They're usually about $20 or $30. I think now they're up to like 40 last time I looked, but they're cheap basically for a bird, for a parrot. And like they're sold as these like I said, they're sold as like little quote unquote beginner birds. People get them for their kids.
Hi.
I don't recommend that, but you know, whatever. So I was like, I want a parakeet because I had parakeets when I was a kid. And mine were gifted to me from someone who, they were a rehome. Someone got tired of them and gave them to me. So, anyway, so I was like, I want a parakeet. And then I started doing some research and I was like, I had a cockatiel. And when I moved back to California, I couldn't keep him. And I loved him. His name was Izzy. And he would say, Izzy, 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 Izzy bird. And he was awesome. I just absolutely loved him. So I was like, well, maybe I want a cockatiel. But cockatiels, for those of you who are unaware, are members of the cockatoo family. And the cockatoo family makes a ton of dust, of dander on their bodies. And I have asthma. So that's not a great thing. Izzy lived in the living room. And the bird that we got...
Hold on, we have a dog here.
Oh, okay.
Issues.
we have a dog. We have Adam issues.
Okay, there we go.
So,
Fast.
so the bird was going to have to go in my office. So I was like, okay, well, maybe a cockatiel's not the best, you know, because of where it has to live. Because I'm in the office a lot, and all the dust, the chinchillas already make way too much dust. So I was like, okay, let's stick with a budgie. So we go and we're picking out all the stuff. We're gonna do it right. We're gonna get everything. I bought a cage I found a beautiful cage that I absolutely loved on Facebook Marketplace. It had been really well taken care of. It was a perfect size for a cockatiel, but then of course I wasn't getting a cockatiel.
No, stop it.
So, but even still, the bar spacing shouldn't have been a problem, except that the cage was handmade. So some of the bar spacing was off by just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I hate. You know what, man? Yeah. I'm just gonna give me a second.
Yeah.
I cannot stand first-person shooters. Hated them the entire time. The problem is that the issue that I take with first-person shooters.
You have no spatial awareness.
You have no spatial awareness. Yeah. You cannot tell what's behind you. You cannot tell You only see what's directly in front of you, and that is all. Where'd he go?
I don't know. He was there a second ago. He was shooting at you. Did he fall? Is he down there? Okay, well, while Mike's looking for the bad guy. Oh, yep, he's down there.
God.
So while Mike's looking for the bad guy, so I was like, okay, so I decided I wanted a parakeet. We went to go.
Give me something.
We went to go to the.
Oh, you suck.
To the bird store to look at the birds. And
that's the name of the place, right? It's the bird store.
Bird shop.
The bird shop.
The bird shop. And so I was like, okay. So I go in and I ask them, you know, if they had any cockatiels or hand-fed cockatiels coming in, because I was still on the fence about a cockatiel. And they were like, well, we've had some problems. The breeder had some issues this year, so we're not entirely sure when or if we're going to get any because our supplier, you know, has had some problems. So I was like, okay. So then I notice they have these other they're parakeets, but they weren't budgies. They're called Bork parakeets or Burke parakeets. So a parakeet is a small parrot. That's by definition, that's what it is. It includes the budgies, English budgies, American budgies, the ones that everybody thinks are parakeets, but it also includes ringneck parakeets, black-headed parakeet, plum-headed parakeets. There's a whole bunch of parakeets. Basically what it is it's a small parrot with a very long tail. So if you see a small bird that has a really long tail and a kind of elongated body, not a short, squat little body, chances are it's a type of parakeet. So the Bork or Burke parakeets were they're these really beautiful blue and gray and yellow and pink. They have very bright, vibrant pink chests. And I had one, and his name was Mork, and I called him Mork Bork. And I loved him because they're very quiet birds. They don't make a lot of noise. They kind of just chitter and, and they're very well-mannered, not prone to fighting. They're if you want a quiet, small bird, basically a tameable canary. That's the parakeet for you. That's the bird for you. So
did that hit?
I saw they had the Bork parakeets there.
Get in it.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I need one. I want one. That's what I want. I want the Bork. So we ended up taking home a Bork parakeet. His name is Makar.
You should be telling this on the Zelda videos.
Oh, I will talk about this on the Zelda videos too. And he is precious, and I love him, even though he is still very, very scared of me, because one of the problems with a Bork parakeet is that they are seen more as aviary birds, and so not as much time is taken with taming them at the breeder and after, and at the pet stores, because they're not seen as pet birds. They're seen more as aviary birds, like with the finches, and because they're so mild-mannered, they get along with finches and canaries. So, so we're still working on it. We're working on bonding. So in the meantime, I had Makar, and I told Mike, I was like, Makar is lonely. Because he would sit there and cry, because I would play bird sounds on the TV, and he would start to call out to the birds. And I was like, so I convinced Mike to let me
get a second bird.
A second bird. Not a second Bork, because I did not want a second Bork.
No, she wanted a second entirely different type of bird.
Well, I didn't
want that. She wanted a bird, but not like that bird. She wanted another bird, a different bird.
So I went back to my original plan.
By the way, the original plan was no birds. That was one of the first things I said back in the day. When we first got together, it was like, no, I run a studio and it's in the house, and we can't do birds with a studio.
But you have to admit, these are quiet birds.
If I had not been sick with my voice affected for the last 3 weeks, I would have been able to cut vocals. But I had a bird in there that would not stop.
We'll talk about that.
Sounding like a bank alarm.
We'll talk about that, about how easy it is to accidentally condition a bird, which is what happened. It's not Mike's fault. He doesn't know how birds are. But
I don't.
So
birds
anyway,
were the last animal I was ever interested in having, and now we have two.
And just for the record, you guys, no, chickens don't count, because he absolutely loves our hens.
Chickens have a utilitarian purpose.
You love the hens.
Okay, so 2 guys are gonna pop out right here.
Yep. And they are gonna mess you up. So anyway, so we got another bird. We got a budgie, but a hand-fed budgie. So
I can't see the
oftentimes when you do go to places, like the chain pet stores, they don't you don't end up getting a hand-fed budgie, because they are mass bred.
There. Now
these guys are just put into an aviary and they just do their thing, and you have 1.5 million budgies in 2 years. So, so a hand-fed budgie, they're not too much more expensive than a regular wild budgie.
Give me more energy. I suck.
It really just depends on how much effort you want to put into it. But I didn't want to put effort into it, because I was going to have to put effort into Makar. So I got DJ. His name is David Jr. And
I may or may not have named the bird.
You did. He did name the bird. David Jr.
It's an elevator.
Is a deep cut from Zelda. So if you're not familiar with David Jr., look up Legend of Zelda.
What the hell? Okay, wait.
David Jr.
Okay, hold on. It's another puzzle. So here's what's up.
Okay.
We have a ball thing. We have 3. Oh my.
Okay, so now that I've set the scene, so we have David Jr., DJ, who is
so I have to climb up.
Who is a budgie, a parakeet, and we have Makar.
Right.
Makar is a bork.
That ends.
I leave. We have at that point in time had DJ for 2 weeks, I think, and we'd had Makar for about a month and a half, maybe.
Right.
I have to leave and go out of town. And Mike is in charge of taking care of the animals while I'm gone because he's amazing and wonderful and all of those good things.
I may not have planned to have the birds, but I'm not gonna like at the point where you had gotten it and I knew it was kind of important. Like at that point, I'm gonna take care of them.
Oh, totally, yeah. So, and I told him, I was like, you don't have to do anything with these birds. They're not, they're totally fine. They're gonna hang out in their cages. I'm not gonna like have him do any training with them or have him do out of the cage time while I'm gone. That's silly. So I was like, no, it's fine. Just feed them. They'll be fine for 2 weeks, and then they'll get their out of the cage time when I get home. So, DJ wasn't on board with that plan. DJ wanted out of the cage time while I was gone. So he decided on day 2, which was a Saturday, that he was done being in his cage.
He was very much done.
He had been in his cage for 2 days, and that was enough for him. So I get a phone call from Mike at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning?
I don't know. All I knew that I was pissed, and I didn't know what the hell to do with myself.
Yeah. DJ made an escape. DJ had learned that he could push the bottom of his cage out and escape because it's just plastic. It's lightweight plastic.
Mm-hmm.
And he made a flight for it. Even though his wings are clipped, they were clipped before I got them. And even though his wings were clipped, he has enough enough momentum that he can fly. So Mike goes down the hallway, and there's DJ sitting on we have baby gates in. We have a baby gate going into our bedroom to keep the dogs in with us at night so we can keep the door open. And he had just perched on the baby gate and was just hanging out. And Mike has never touched this bird before. Nope. He has never touched a parrot before.
One a few times.
He knows that they have very sharp beaks that they use to not only, open seeds, but also to injure people.
The beaks can be weapons. This is true.
And he was none too happy with me. So he calls me in a righteous panic.
Mm-hmm.
And was also not very pleased with the idea that he was now going to have to get this bird back to its cage. So he calls me in a panic. He has just found the bird. The dogs have not found the bird yet, thankfully. And he's like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And I was like, okay. First, you need to get the dogs outside. And he was like, okay. So he goes and he corrals the dogs and he lets them outside. But he has to corral them and get them outside before they realize something's up. Thankfully, he was able to do that. Nobody caught on that there was something fishy going on. So he gets them he gets the dogs outside, and he goes and grabs a piece of millet for DJ. And I had been working with DJ on finger training, but I'd only had him 2 weeks, so he wasn't great at it. So...
What the hell is that? I can't even see
what that was. So I tell him to go get a piece of millet and take the millet and stick it in front of DJ and to make a perch out of his finger and to put the millet, put his finger between DJ and the millet so that he has to, basically he's forced to get onto his finger to get to the millet. Well, that didn't work because DJ's never met him, not up close. He doesn't know him. Birds are incredibly intelligent and incredibly suspicious. So he was like, I'm not taking millet from you. However, he was probably pretty scared because Mike was able to eventually coax him onto his hand and get him back into his cage. That's not working.
It's not, but it's... This is going to take some time for me to solve this puzzle.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm still figuring it out.
I'll keep talking. So Mike ends up getting DJ back to his cage, and he's like, "Well, what do I do to fix this problem? Because I really don't know. It may not end so well next time. The dogs may find him first. He's not really well flighted. He's also a baby, so he's not good at flying. He's not got a lot of control when he flies. He still flies into walls and windows and, things like that. So so he ended up zip tying the cage together so that now I have to reach into DJ's cage to be able to change his.
Oh, come on.
Oh, something happened.
Yeah, I'm in another.
Yeah, you're in a different area. So that's where we're at, presently with DJ's cage situation because he is, he's.
Ah!
Oh. Yeah. So
that's how I get with that other one, but now I have to. Oh my god, this sucks.
I'm sorry.
We may have to look this up after to see what frickin' order it's got to be in.
Yeah.
That was there, but I think I moved the middle one, and now I have to find out how to get back up to the middle one.
Right.
That second one is covered in rubble, and I can't do anything about it. Wow. This is kind of a nightmare right now. Like, I had the yellow one aligned, and then I tried to remove the red one, but I didn't know where to move the red one to.
Right.
This yellow one was here.
Yes.
And the bottom one is the only one I can move now.
I'm looking for my guide, and I don't know where I've put it.
That's not good. Okay. Let's do this. Oops. Let's do this. Let's try maybe continuing on the next episode. Oh, wait, there's yellow. Oh, there's blue.
Oh!
Blue's the one.
Is blue good?
Yeah, blue is good. Blue, yeah, okay. Blue's got me right here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now I gotta find out where red is located. Okay, I'm back on it. I'm back on track.
Do you want to finish the puzzle then, and then?
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep going. If we have
right.
to, if we have to do something else, then we have to do something else. Okay, so this is the guidance for red. This is red middle. So red needs to go there. Now we know where red needs to go. Now I can actually see what I'm freaking doing.
Okay, so now you figured out.
I figured out what I need.
Mechanics of the puzzle.
Yeah, the portions of the puzzle that I need to get figured out.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I know that bridge, that little stick out right there.
Yeah, needs to go
needs
right
to go to there.
there.
So now that it needs to go to there, and I have that, is red properly aligned? It may actually be.
So,
I think red's properly aligned.
Cool.
No, it is not. But
No.
that's okay. Now I can move red.
Okay.
Now I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Hooray!
So do those... Oh, wait. Hold on. Look over to the left. Doesn't
For
that
what?
tell you?
Yeah. It's telling me what the pillar is.
I
Yeah,
know.
I learned that. I learned that a bit ago.
Right, but...
Watch. Now I'm moving the bottom portion of the pillar. I have to move the red to where it aligns with the other red on the other side.
Oh,
So
I know.
One more time. One more time.
Right.
Okay, now that red is set.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't... Okay.
Actually, why not just stay ball?
Yeah, just be ball. Be ball.
Be the ball.
Be
All right. Now this is going to bring me up to where I need to be here. No.
Oh boy. Bad guys, bad guys.
Yeah, I know. I saw him.
Bad shooty guys.
What's up, jerk? Where you at? Oh, is it a turret?
Oh, it might be. Huh?
No, it's not turret. Okay, so that's the one I got to get cleared out.
Okay.
Oh, so I got to go in that room. I have to go in
okay.
this room.
Okay.
Somebody or something
Somebody shot
was
at you.
shooting at me,
Yeah.
though. And I see what the whole shebang is over there.
Yep.
Oh. Bendezium.
Oh, Bendezium.
Which one's Bendezium?
I don't know. I don't have the guide. I've lost the guide.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think I see the guide.
I hear a thing.
I guess I could Google it.
Oh, God. More of this.
Hang on.
Let's say we continue this.
Okay.
We've gotten our way to figure out the puzzle and get that part started. Let's
agree.
do it from here, okay?
Okay, we'll do the rest of the puzzle in the next episode.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, we'll see you guys on the playground.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.